So right now, mom's trying to see if she can get her daughter into like a GED program, some sort of.
Sound like she need more than that. If
Oh,
you're
she
saying she's
does.
got drug
She,
problems, this is case number 25S00282SM. People said in Michigan versus Tamara Graham.
Robert Chaplin being up.
Marquez Decky on behalf of Miss Graham.
Miss Graham, tell us your name. Okay, and today is the date scheduled for a sentencing on one count of domestic violence. Mr. Gasdecky, did you see the pre-sentence report?
I did, Your Honor. I also provided it to Miss Graham. I've
Does
I've
she have
went
any
over.
changes or deletions, additions?
No, Your Honor. The only issue we have with the report is one of the recommendations.
Okay, give me a moment. Okay, what do you want to say on her behalf, Mr. Gasdecky?
Yes, Your Honor. This is just a it saddens me. I see this a lot in my practice, and it's where a mom is dealing with a child that having
Somewhat
issues with
disrespectful,
life,
dis-
having issues at
disrespectful
school.
or recalcitrant in some kind of way. Is that what you're saying?
I guess that's a clean word to say.
We like clean.
Um, the child has been expelled. Um, she has a drug problem and she has a waywardness problem where she likes to stay with her friends for days at a time and not tell you where she's at, and then she pops back in life and hi, I exist. I wasn't killed, kidnapped, or anything else. I'm still here. But then goes off somewhere else and never reports again. Um, when she's on alcohol and drugs, she can get a little aggressive and stuff. And mom's a respected federal employee. Mom's trying to keep everything going. She also has her own major health issues, but she deals with her health issues and she pushes along and goes to work, comes home, takes care of her family. She does what she does, what we're supposed to do. And then this incident happens, and then now here we are, and we're dealing with this domestic violence. Our issue with the recommendation is no contact with her daughter, I think will further stress out where we're currently at.
Well, how
Currently,
old is this daughter?
currently 17, almost 18.
Or the youngest one?
Yeah. And right now, daughter's with grandma, but grandma's old and sickly too. And she's like, I thought this was only be a couple months. And you guys are dumping this on me a lot longer. And mom wants to be able to have at least some few more months of control before she becomes 18. Then she has no control over her daughter. So right now, mom's trying to see if she can get her daughter into like a GED program, some sort of.
Sound like she need more than that. If
Oh,
you're
she
saying she's
does.
got
She,
drug problems and she's
well, yeah, yeah. It was
disrespectful.
even suggested to her that her daughter be placed as a juvenile delinquent and let the juvie system take her over. But by the time that all processes through, she becomes 18.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in the real weird area where
And then when she becomes 18, she just let her
well,
go.
yeah. But until then, mom is still legally responsible for her daughter's behavior. But when she's out of sight and out of mind, how is she going to do that? and her sons are starting to become tired too of being the intermediate. Sorry, Your Honor.
Intermediary?
Intermediaries. I'm sorry. I've had I've been 4 days of high fever and it just broke today.
Okay.
Um, so that's where we're at, Your Honor. I think
Okay.
the recommendation is pretty fair. I just don't think no contact with the victim during the probation term will help any situation.
Yeah, well, I don't know if contact is going to help it either because if the young lady is somewhat out of control sporadically and the mother is up to the top of her head with this, obviously, because she's here on this, that's just a recipe for more disaster.
How about would you consider allowing her to have like appointments and stuff?
What kind of
But
appointments?
well, I don't know. Again, like whatever she can do, whatever program she can get her into to at least start putting her in life. Like there's that female component to farm, and I forgot what they called that part.
Oh, let's see. I don't know.
That's for young women who, basically like for the men who are, lost and not in not in they don't have any skill set to have a drive in life, have any skills.
So, farm is the family assistance for Renaissance men.
Yeah, but there's also
Do they
if you
have
look at
family assistance for mothers?
yeah, or is that oh, she's not a mom, so that's not gonna work.
So that would be for the defendant get
Yeah.
into.
No, I know. So I'm not sure what programs are available out there for her daughter, but
Well,
it's sure not the school system anymore because they gave up on her.
well, Miss Graham, what would you like to say before I sentence you? And you can certainly address how would you work through this with your daughter because you're in a very difficult circumstance. You're in the circumstance where you have to exercise a, really a whole lot of patience, and it looks like your patience has kind of run out with this whole daughter situation. Looks like the sons of patients, other kids worn out too. And this one is somewhat out of control if you believe what the lawyer is saying about what you've told him. And she's almost an adult. So it's like you can't force her to, even though she's 17, you really can't force her to go here and there unless you got a court order, to do something. And I don't know what court order that would be. Certainly not for me, but maybe there's something in probate you could do. But she doesn't have any mental, I don't know if she does have mental health problems, but you'd have to be somewhat trying to commit her to get that kind of treatment. I mean, so what is it that you had planned to try to deal with her so that you don't come back here on another case if I allowed contact?
So, um, my mother has some issues. She her like literally every other week she doesn't understand what she is. She has early onset.
Oh, sure, dementia or something. Yeah. Mm.
So with her, my daughter being there, it's been somewhat this has been going on for a few months. So during the last 2 months, her down where she is going and there before she's just all over the place. Um, and so with me having to care for my mother and my daughter being here was been a challenge. I'm not an older child, but I feel like my brother is older. Should be um, I haven't given up on my daughter, giving up on any of the children.
She's got to want to change though a little bit.
Her attitude has changed a bit. Um, I had her out since this month. They finally got her enrolled as virtual so that she can finish school. She actually does not have very many credits that she needs. She's a smart kid, but wise.
Mm-hmm.
She makes some questionable decisions.
As 17-year-olds do.
As well. But have set her up with counseling. So
Is she going?
it's been virtual for her because I can't be present. Um,
Is it joint counseling?
it is, they want it to be joint counseling. My therapist as well as her wanted to be. So that's another concern. Can't even take it to the doctor. She needed to go to the doctor a few times. Wasting co-pays because once she gets there, she doesn't tell them exactly why she's there. And she doesn't understand what's going on right now. This week. So it's just something that I've been dealing with and walking it through. This is like absolutely isolated situation. Never had any issues. And I understand how kids are and try my best to, um, I mean, just deal with it. She's been counseling off and on forever. Like I said, don't give up on kids. Her brothers have been counseling as well. My oldest is the only one that can really get through to her, but he's in Texas. Thought about having her go out there, but that's just. The goal is just get her to graduate, get her therapy consistent. And I feel like she's ready to get some changes. Prior to not being in school as well, she hadn't been able to smoke marijuana, as most of the kids are in school. Like there was an area in the school where they were going. So I heard her being in the school, she had. I guess that helped a little. But honestly, I'm not giving up on her. I want to be able to see this stuff.
Well, I'm not telling you to give up on her either.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you, though, is to look out for yourself. Because quite frankly, you're here because of her. How's that helping you to help her? If things get to the point that they deteriorate such that you said here you thought she was about to swing on you, so you hit her. I mean, come on, that's kind of like the worst of the worst getting ready to happen.
Some of it was anxiety as well.
Well, what are you doing to treat that?
There. And I understand. I always put everybody else.
Well, how can you take on a load on your back for somebody else that seems to have a few problems if you don't take care of you first? Well, that's what you got to do now. You got to put yourself first and then get yourself strong, ready, and then you can go back to try to deal with her.
And I don't necessarily want her to come home. That is been somewhat peaceful, but I need to be able to.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, well, this is what I'm willing to do, and I don't think Mr. Shockley wishes to be heard. So it's going to be the sentence of the court: 12 months of probation with $480 of probation oversight fee, the $350 fine, 2 days community service at a nonprofit agency, no assaultive contact with Nakia Graham Saylor. So that means you can have contact, just no assaultive contact. It's up to you if you want her back home. But you can have some contact. But that means you better stop and count to 10. If she says something crazy to you, you can't do anything like this because it'll affect your status on the probation. I'm gonna order you attend the joint counseling with Nakia Graham Saylor, and Nakia spelled Nakaiya, Graham hyphenated Saylor. I'm gonna see if we have some parenting classes, how to deal with teens. That could help you. And anger management classes for you. That might definitely help you learn how to just settle yourself when she pushes the button. Maintain your employment. pay a crime victim's rights fee of $75 and $200 counsel fee. This sentence is under the 7694A Spouse Abuse Act. So that means that if there is going to be any there won't be any convictions, what I'm trying to say. If you successfully complete everything. Let's see. Oh, we'll give you 1 day jail credit as well. I'm not going to order the alcohol testing. I just don't see a need for it. You drink what, once a year, a couple times a year. So I'm not going to have you do that. Oh, there's $100 screening fee too. PSI screening fee. All right, so that's going to complete the sentence of the court. And you'll check in with probation once we get the probation order. And then once you get all of this going, hopefully you successfully complete it, you won't have a record. Okay.
Your Honor, I would just point out for this record, the people did ask the victim if she would like to make a statement as soon as the crime victim's right said. She did not respond.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Thank you.
Uh,
Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Gassek. I hope you feel better. Where
Thank
is
you.
Charles? Where's Shane May's file? Let's see it up there. Miss Patillo has come back. And that's not it either. This is case number 250-00576 State of Michigan versus Devontae Bolden, spelled Debontae.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Shaflin on behalf of the people.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Property, Your Honor.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please do let us know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you'd like to support what we do here, the best way to do it is to pick up some of our merch. You can find it at courtroomfiles.com.